Bonjour mon petit chiflet, Amber here. Today is February 27th. I just completed my TBR for February, and being that I have 2 days left, I've decided to start rereading We Hunt the Flame by Hafsa Faizal. I've got this is my mom's phone. I've got the audiobook. I downloaded it a while ago with one of my last few credits that I had from Audible, and I am brushing up because the first book that I intend to read in March is We Free the Stars. That being said, because we know that We Hunt the Flame is like one of my favorite books of all time, and We Free the Stars has been one of my most anticipated reads since reading We Hunt the Flame. Of course, I'm doing a full reading vlog for this journey, so I figured I'd start it now that I'm listening to the audiobook and then go right into reading the sequel. I'm so excited. I'm going to be reading this with Brittany from Melanin Eclectic, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait to jump back into this world. But anyway, I'm currently on chapter 2, which is Zafira's opening chapter. I'm listening to this on 1.5 speed, which I'll probably bump up to like 1.7 speed. Right now it says I have 9 hours and 39 minutes left, and hopefully I can get through this in 2 days.
Chapter 1. People lived because she killed. And if that meant braving the hours, where even the sun was afraid to glimpse, then so be it.
Way other children did. She would usher her to bed with whispers of the Sultana's guard instead, and Zafira would dream of them to her with their silver hoods and stern faces. Was no story spinner like Baba was.
Hello, good afternoon, evening, good evening. It's 5:28. I just walked in from the store, from the market. I'm finally sitting down. My goal is to finish the We Hunt the Flame audiobook. I have like 5-ish hours left. I think I can do it, even though my headphones have been giving me awful headaches lately, but determined. I have matcha latte. My mom made it for me yesterday and then like put it in this to chill in the fridge. This empty Joe's pink lemonade. And I just think this looks so aesthetically pleasing, all the bright colors. What else did I want to say? Oh, I got a package. It's my friend Becca's birthday gift. So by the time this goes up, she should already have it. I don't know if Becca watches my vlogs, but if you're watching, Becca, hello. Happy birthday. So I want to open it because I have something in there also. Okay, I know I said I was about to start reading or listening to We Hunt the Flame. It's almost 10 o'clock. Did not do that. But I am doing it now. I'm sitting down, headphones on, phone right here. 2 things. I don't love the audiobook. I'm going to be honest. I don't love the narration of the book. The narrators just don't feel right to me as Zafira and Nasir, especially the Nasir narrator. I don't know, his voice is way too deep for me and he seems too old for me. Nasir is what, 20? And it sounds like this is being narrated by a man pushing middle age. And I don't like how he's doing Altair. Anywho, but also rereading this, I am emo, I'm in my feels, I'm very sad about my sweet boy Dean Ra'ad deserved the whole world, and the whole world was ripped from him, and I've fallen in love with him. I was just reminded about just how much I love him, and Nasir, you cool or whatever, but like, anyway, let me stop talking and get to this. The ring. if I told you my name, would you bow or would you flee? And no! I feel insulted by the delivery of that line in this audiobook, because I get that I'm loud, I'm sorry. This chapter is in Zafira's POV, so we have that narrator, but there was, you know, I don't want to say sexy, that's weird, but like she just said it like she was reading a grocery list, and there wasn't even like a mild threat in the delivery. Part of me wishes that I had just reread the physical copy. Nasir fell apart at the seams. Oh boy, that still hurts.
The darkness was taking hold of her, and worse, she was allowing it to sink its teeth into her heart. Why do you care, boy? You're the same. He clenched his teeth at the echo of Gumek's voice in his head. The lion's voice. The Sultan. He was the Sultan, regardless of whether his father or the lion stared back.
Zafira. His voice was a caress. It lilted across the length of her name, tasting it, teasing it. She wanted him to say it again, and again, and again. She wanted him to do to her what he had done to her name. Everything inside her stumbled to a crash at that thought. But he was watching, waiting, those dark eyes intent, her insides aflame. Am I too close? Oh, he was too far. He skimmed his knuckles up the length of her arms, fabric snagging between them. Her heart stopped, her breath shook, and his echoed. She felt his strangled emotions in his every exhale against her skin, in the heat of his gaze, the hum of their bodies. He stepped impossibly closer and dipped his head. And now, an almost imperceptible groan escaped his mouth, and she bit back her triumph. But he saw it, and she felt the answering curve of his smile at the shell of her ear. Zafira shivered at the scrape of his jaw. He slipped one hand behind her head and tangled it in her hair, tilted her head just so it's touched. Once there.
And this clip's longer than you remember it being.
Scarcely. And her world disappeared.
He wanted, and wanting was a weakness. This means nothing, he said abruptly, and immediately hated himself. Hold on him. His voice was a broken rasp. He still startled when her...
Insert Rafiki voice here. It is time. It's on fire in the kitchen. Honor before heart, said the girl. Delicacy fosters death, said the lion. Destruction follows darkness, said the boy. Power begets pain, said the king. And they were all horribly right. Welcome to the Pain Fest. Sacrifice was nothing but death in a romantic farce. That is a line, Hafsa. That is a line. Hi. So I have read the first 3 chapters of We Free the Stars, all 3 POVs, Zafira, Nasir, and Altair. And my poor boy is going through it. Funny you don't know which one I'm referring to. I really love how, much like the first book, this book, at least for the first 2 chapters, parallel each other. So we have darkness surged in his veins. It exhaled wisps from his fingers and feathered his every glance. And then we have Zafira's opening chapter. Power bled from her bones. It leached from her soul, dregs draining into some unseen abyss. I'm already way too emotional while reading this book, and I already know I do not have enough tabs to read this book, but we're in it now. Also unrelated, I've been wearing this lipstick for like 6 hours now and it has not really budged. So shout out to Miss Ashley Frangipani Halsey and About Face. I've been quite picky about matte lipsticks. I don't really wear matte lipsticks anymore. I don't really wear lipstick that frequently, but this one, not only is it not super drying, but you barely feel it when it's on. So lighting this one because my boy is going through it. Good evening. I look disgusting, but a couple things. I'm on page 46 of We Free the Stars. I'm reading so slowly today. I've only read like a little over 20 pages. I think it's because I'm distracted, because in 30 minutes the Meghan and Harry interview is airing and I'm ready for mess. It comes on in 30 minutes, so Mom and I are going to cook dinner in that time. She's waiting for me, so I'll just pop in with what I was going to say after I'm done, but I just wanted to fill you in with that. As I was saying, while my mom is softening vegetables, what did I say? I'm on page 46. I'm very behind. I gotta catch up, especially because Brittany's already on page 15, not page 15, chapter 15. And we agreed that our first, kind of checkpoint will be chapter 20. I'm on chapter 8. Oh, is it too soon to be shipping Kifa and, oh, I can't remember her name. Kifa and Jinan, is that her name? We love a dynamic. Also, we've just met Aya and Saif. And also, right before I was summoned to the kitchen, Lana. This is gonna be emotional. Okay, but 13 minutes and counting. You're still softening vegetables. I'm not. Oh, you ready for me? I'm ready to tell you something else. Bye. Harpo Productions.
Nearly 2 billion people around the globe watched their wedding. They became one of the most talked about couples in the media. Then in January 2020,
There's been an almost shockingly quick turnaround.
Harry and Meghan stunned the world when they decided to step back as senior members of the royal family.
For the absolute love of God, we just can't have nice things, huh? So when I last checked in like 2 hours ago, I was saying that I had just stopped reading when Lana, sorry, my mom just like sitting here downing my ice water. Anyway, Lana comes in and is reunited with Zafira, and I'm like, oh my god, yeah. Within a paragraph, we find out that not only did their mother die the day Zafira left in book 1, but now there's like this vapor that's killing people. I'm assuming this is the lion's doing, because he did and somehow Nasir is responsible or thinks he's responsible. This shadow under my eye is making me look really wrinkled. We're just 50 pages in. Also, this idiot. Can these two just talk, please? Can we just move past this means nothing and just like get on with this? Oh, so you're killing me. Altair, what are you doing? Baby, what are you doing? It's 3 a.m. I knew it. I knew that wasn't Nasir. And this girl doesn't even realize. like, he's never this bold, also stating how cold he was. This man could barely form a sentence, and I'm stressed. I'm stressed, and I have like 10 pages left to read before I can go to bed. Sorry, the housewives are in the background. I forgot to say. So is this an Ifrit posing as Nasir, or is it, I don't know, somebody, one of the people they're supposed to be working with, like, not Aya, obviously, but like, Safe? Hi, hello. So we saw, I was going to say last night, we saw the crisis, the meltdown I was having this morning at 4 o'clock this morning over this book, over We Free the Stars. I haven't started reading it today because I am currently doing another batch of candles. The restock is really underway. I'm actually pouring a brand new candle. It's a fundraiser candle inspired by Grown by Tiffany D. Jackson. I'll talk more about that later. So I am waiting for that wax to cool so I can pour the candles. I just labeled the restocked batches of my Katniss, the District 12 candle, and the Finnick candle, the one a sugar cube candle. But now those are labeled and ready to be put up, and I'm still waiting for the wax to cool. I can dive back into this roller coaster. I don't have time. I don't have time for this weird, I don't want to say love triangle. I don't think it's going to be a full love triangle, because one of the notes I made, like, I really appreciated the stress on the lion grooming Zafira, but homegirl is like feeling conflicted things, and I don't know what she's gonna do. I don't know what Altair is gonna do. I'm not far enough into this book to be this stressed out, but Jesus, okay. I'm not sure what I hit on my camera, but this grid is getting on my nerves. I meant to say the main reason I picked up the camera is because I got mail and I wanted to show the mail off, particularly what's in this box, because this is the perfect time for this to show up. This is gonna bother me. Okay, so I finally got my Nafira candle from Fire Nation's Creations. Let me, ooh, and that's pretty. Also, I'm loving the glitter. Also, this jar is so cold. What's the fragrance? Caramelized sugar, that's what I'm smelling. Golden amber, oak moss, and determination. And this is the print that you got for free when you participated in the We Free the Stars pre-order campaign. So I just can't wait to add this to my collection of prints and stuff. And I also always love the little origami bits that we get in the order. So, hello. Hello. I'm popping in solely because of this. I haven't read in like a week almost, it feels like. This week I think I read a total of 40 pages, and then I just like stepped away for a little bit. I haven't been feeling great, but I woke up today and I did something I was supposed to do, so maybe that'll keep spurring me, and then I'll pick up this book today. Anyway, got up, did a book look. This is a Legendborn inspired look. I even have foundation on. Can you see? Let's see if you can see the difference between my hand and my face, because my foundation doesn't match my face anymore. And that's on not going outside because we're in a panorama. I have nothing else to say. I just wanted to show off my makeup. Hello, frustration, my old friend. I'd love to read a book again. Today is the 14th, March. Happy Grammy Sunday. I think I've read 2 pages of this book today. I haven't read this book in like, I think almost a week. I really woke up intending to read today and I can't seem to focus. I don't know why. And I thought yesterday I'd broken my life slump and that I would wake up ready to go. So what I'm gonna try to like set a mood, see how much reading I can get done before the Grammys come on. My man Harry Styles is opening the Grammys tonight. So I'm gonna light a candle. If you haven't noticed, during the reading of We Free the Stars, I've been lighting We Have the Flame candle, so I'm gonna light my Nasir candle for the first time. I think I'm gonna do a face mask today. Watching like a full set of Paramore. Just trying to just get in like a better, less clouded mental space. We'll see what happens. Let the arrow strike what?
No more lies. I'm in it, John. Okay.
Okay, I just need to recap and recuperate for a second, because there's a lot going on. Okay, so
just wait. Pause, Amber.
I think the last you saw of me, I was freaking out because an arrow was shot at Nasir's heart. He's fine. Thank God for armor and mail. But so the lion has somehow turned Aya to his side, and I knew it. I knew from the start that I didn't trust her. I've been saying this from the start, that for some reason I couldn't believe her. I couldn't trust her. Poor Lana is going to be so devastated. And not only that, but Altair is like fully on his side. He and Aya are standing by the lion's side. And I didn't sign up for this, okay? I've been through too much. Like, I get it. He feels abandoned. The lion's like really good at manipulating. But like, come on, dude. Sir, dude. Come. And then like I'm upset because like he and Nasir were reunited. I'm like, just go hug your brother. And he's all like, oh, you're still trying. I was so quick to ready to kill me. And I'm like, shut up and hug your little brother, please. They didn't hug. And they are still on opposite sides of this battle. But now Altair's on the wrong side. Even though I want to believe he's plotting something. Because he did throw that thing past Nasir where he could have killed him, but he didn't. So like, I'm holding out hope. Hold on to hope if you got it. I knew I didn't trust Aya, but like everyone's devastated. Poor Zafir is just going through it. And if these two idiots do not just have an actual conversation. Good night. So it was Altair's eye. No! Oh, so... Every day I saw you, and every day I wanted to tell you the same. I am proud of you. This year doesn't deserve this. I just want something nice to happen to him just one time. For more than like a second. So the Sultan's dead, the lion's free. Great. Right, so I'm fresh out the shower. I needed to step away for a sec. Let's recap, shall we? Okay, so one, I wanted to say this last night. The part where Hafsa really had me fooled. Oh, my shirt is on backwards because I like the design on the back. The part where Altair goes, he turned his head to press a kiss to her palm. One last gift, one final farewell. For the next time he touched her, it would be with a blade through her heart. And all this time, I remember her teasing that on Twitter. And I'm like, all this time I thought that was a Nafira moment. I'm like, what do you know? You're not, Nasir. We've moved past that. But she had me fooled. She duped me. But since then, so much has happened. Aya's dead. I don't care. I feel bad for Altair in that moment, but homegirl had to go. Homegirl had to go. Her useless behind put the heart, the last heart in the lion. So now he has declared himself king, the Lion King. The Sultan's dead. Nasir is weeping. And the lion's being a creep. So we move on to Act 2. So things have just went from 0 to 100, and I've been warned that they just keep getting progressively more wild, and that, I don't know, stuff is about to happen. I'm not emotionally prepared for any of this. This book really just went from like here to here. Hafsa really took her time really crafting the characters in the first part of this book. The first act of this book is more like a build-up, or really, like I said, cultivating the characters, getting us really attached, really into how they operate, into their brains. We're really getting tied to these characters before she destroys them all. And like I mentioned, Altair has lost an eye. But Nasir and Zafira have kissed again, even though she immediately brought up Kulsum, and he's like, he wants her to be his queen. And let me move on. Let me move on. Act 2, victorious into the end, which is giving me strong, always victorious, Elias Victorious vibes. Is that it? Yeah. Hafsa and I need to have a chat. Just a really quick chat. Just a little bit of chat. Just a little chat. Chapter 58 is not okay. Okay? Like, clearly I know she's not dead because there's still like 200 pages of this book left. My chest hurts all the same. And then you hit me with, "Who, please," he whispered and begged, "his compass, his queen, his life. I beg your pardon?" I want to fight. And I'm scared to turn the page. Hello. So I have about 2 reading days left of We Free the Stars, and I realized I've burned all of my We Hunt the Flame candles except the Huntress. Finished my Altair candle. I've got my Nasir candle going on my little cup warmer, but she is yet to be lit. So I'm gonna light this one and have our little twin flames burning together, you know? Hello. So I just got a package in the mail and I'm so excited. I just wanted to show it. But also the shipper mailer, it says home compostable made from plants. That's really interesting. So let me show you what I got. Oh, I found dinosaur overalls on Etsy. I can't wait to wear these. Oh, I gotta get my vaccine because I gotta wear these. Hello, good afternoon. Oh, that's not my face. Hello, good afternoon. Today is, what's today? The 19th of March, Friday. Sorry, I had to do that because I never know what day of the week it is. I have 100-ish pages left of this book, which means today is my last day reading We Free the Stars. And I'm emotional because, like, then it's done. That's it. I've read the series, and, like, my mom reminded me last night. She's like, "Oh, you're gonna be finished tomorrow," and I teared up. And she's like, "What's wrong with you? You just reread it." I'm like, "Yeah, but it's nothing like reading it for the first time." Anyway, so where we're at, I know everything is about to, like, take a turn, really pop off, and leave me completely wrecked. I'm just trying to emotionally prepare myself for that. We had a nice little respite, a little tiny one, for Nasira? That's what I just said. Zafira and Nasir. These two. Also, the poor horse. They're just making out on the horse. What is going on? That poor horse. The horse is like, hello, we have things to do. I want to know what homeboy was dreaming about, but I can guess. What was I going to say? Anyway, I'm just going to get started. The beginning of the end. I've got candle going over there. And then that's it. You tell me that Nasir is about to abdicate his throne over to Altair. Don't tell me this. Back.
Amber, you were coming in on the last few pages.
I know.
Don't go back to more pages.
No, I need to check something. 3 days. Okay, 3 months. Alright. No. I gotta pause. I only have, oh, that's not my face. I have a few pages left and I really don't want to finish this book. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, I'm so scared. I have like 3 pages left and I don't want to finish this book. I had to recharge this battery a little bit. And then I want to be done. I don't want to be done. I don't know how to be done. Oh, God, okay. Do you hear her mocking me in the background? Hello. I'm rereading page 576. There was a scar in her breast and another in her heart for people had died because she lived. Stop. Oh. He's crying. Stop. Stop. Oh my god. I hate everything right now. Woo. People lived because he did. I can't handle this book. No, that's not how this book ends. Hafsa. No, no. Oh, I'm like having hot flashes. I gotta stop filming. This is embarrassing.